soon as you break, I'm breaking. Huh?
You sent it to Nazi too?
Yeah. I already hit the button,
Okay.
man. These people get up in here, man. Shit. 23 minutes. I ain't been up for no damn 23 minutes. That's crazy. I don't know, he be working. Maybe in a workshop. These people get up in here, man. Shoot. Sunday, get the Sunday out the way. You know how we do. Everything been good with you, though, Gozy?
Oh yeah, everything's wonderful, man. Everything's wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Just living and vibing, man.
Yeah, it's time. Yeah, wild ass streets, boy. I see you,
Absolutely.
Juju. Big up to Juju, Serial Killer Official. Big up to you. A lot of niggas ain't make it. I grew up with, boy.
They didn't.
Mm-mm. See them Cowboys, Vanessa. I see them Cowboys got their thing off today. Was it luck, or can they get on the run and make the playoffs? Gary Hart, you don't even watch football, do you? Yo?
I used to, man. I'm a football fan, but not like I used to. I think, shit, I don't be having the time. You know, I'm more into boxing, but I used to definitely watch it. I
Watch
mean,
them.
I can't shit. I can't really sit down the way I want to. And you know, coming from the city, man, I'm a Chicago Bears fan, but we suck. So it's like,
Mm. Mm. You're a bad fan. Let's see, did they agree with? We got about 20 people in the building, man. Let the people get up in there a little bit, man. We was having an interesting conversation the last couple of days there, Gozy.
absolutely.
And of course the fakians be still faking. Don't need to mention nobody. Let me see. Did they agree with? Let me see. Yeah, I think the overall discussion, it's more than one way to got to get these people up to speed, man. If not, yo, they're gonna be spewing out ignorance. Let me see. Damn. See you per black was good. Nuggets. Is that how you say that? Thugs. Wow, though. It's good. Let me see. Get my note, pull my notes up. Mm-hmm. Let's get this thing cooking, man. And get it right in the box, man. We right at that sweet spot, man. Man, hit that like button, man. Man, go ahead, grab yourself a hoodie while you at it at the store, man. Y'all know how it is, man. Get this thing going, man, so we can get this thing cracking, man, with the family, man. Mm-hmm. Y'all know what it is, man. Black African power. What's good? What's happening? Well organized lie. Defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woohoo wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's God killing the house. 3 the hard way, man. And we come to do, we got to do, and we're gonna do, we got to do. Standing tall, standing strong. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's 3 the hard way. What's good, Gozi? What it do? What it do? What it do?
What's happening, bro? Peace and love, man. Shit, I'm just here, man, trying to catch the vibe, man. Enjoying existence, bro. Willing to get it in, talk about something, man, that we love building on, man, and teaching.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that, man. We had to get it's hard trying to get people you know, caught up to speed, man. It's kind of the arguments are really non-ciphers. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't even be no arguments. You know, people get off into their own goofy thing and skip all the steps, man. And so that kind of put us in a situation, man. So it's gonna always be that, man. These social media platforms, man, don't got no filtering systems on it. So, you know, people just basically ride like they want to ride. You know what I mean? They just say what they want to say and put it the way they want to put it and then pseudorize it, and then everybody's confused. And then here we go. So, that's what that is, man. So yeah, man, you know, we here. Um, let's go and get this thing cracking, man. Put up this first article, man. Before we do that, man, you know how we gotta do it.
In the land of Kemet, wisdom flows like the Nile, unlocking the meta nettle, restudying style. Ancestors whisper as we listen with pride. In the heart of the city, ancient truths collide. No time for the fake, skepticism is real. Free the hard way. 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 History repeats, Engozi with wisdom, channeling the sauce, might teaching on the block. Ancient wrongs turn right, the law keeps it gutter, rooted like a tree. Yeah, free the hard way. Free the hard way. Free the hard way. Free the hard way.
Oh man, yo, we right here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here, man. Real quick. Yeah. Hey, Gozy, can you see that picture right there, bro? Fine Arts.
Oh yeah,
America.
I see it. That's Jebel. Yeah, that's Jebel Irhoud. You know they got different images of them, but yeah, I seen that one.
What you think about that image?
I don't. I mean, looking at the skull, yeah, you know, the back of the skull, in front of the skull, his face is like modern humans. He don't have a chin, but the back of the skull tail is a telling story, and that brow ridge is thick. This is not Homo sapiens sapien. This is more of a basal Homo sapien, which is the early predecessor of Homo sapiens sapiens, and a lot of people like to use him as a point of reference of humans, but or our species of humans. But this is more of a basal branch of Homo sapiens sapiens. Before you even have fully modern anatomically correct Homo sapiens, they have multiple reconstructions of him.
Mm-hmm.
I think people should look into it. But if you look at him, you know, he's not the full phase of what we are, but he is the predecessor root of our species. You have fragmented components that give reference points to groups like this, including Central African, that was the Y chromosome A00 that was found in Mr. Perry in Carolina, but also when they went back, they found it in the Mbu people of Cameroon. And A00 is like the base marker of earlier phase of our species, basal Homo sapiens. And you also found Loopy Bantus. I'm sure you know Gullah. Me and Gullah spoke on it before. That was found in Central Africa way before. So the point is because, or even the Mosterian culture that lingered around North Africa to the early Levant, is because we had an earlier phase of Homo sapiens that drifted out of Africa before our successful out of Africa migration, or the more modern anatomically correct Homo sapien migration. You know, these groups, you found the Y chromosome that was similar to A00 in the Altai Neanderthals near the Altai area. And when they said that they had a Homo sapien Y chromosome, and it was from the early out of Africa migration that wasn't successful. And that Y chromosome was also close to A00. You know, in certain articles, I'm sorry, in certain genetic calculators and certain little companies, it talks about certain clades of A going all the way up to like A00T, you know, that's found in like certain earlier hominid or human groups like Neanderthal. But A00, as a point of reference, is very close to the probability of what Jebel Irhoud was, and you can basically postulate it because it all falls in line. Also, certain tools that was found. So Jebel Irhoud, these early basal Homo sapiens, wasn't from up there in Morocco. They drifted up there. You also have another fossil that's close or similar, Floresbad skull that was found in South Africa. So if we gonna really get into like understanding anthropology and craniometrics and looking at skulls and fully understanding it, we got to get our hands dirty to tell a full story and the complexity of what shaped the Homo sapien, because
Mm-hmm.
this is not us. This is an earlier predecessor root of us. It is us, but it's not. What's us is what came out of the southern sub-Saharan zones of East Africa, which arose
Mm-hmm.
230,000 years ago, and then later on started diverging to different populations. Some going into South Africa, close to 180 to 200,000. Some going into North Africa, 159,000. And even looking at the torso of the Tyrian culture and looking at Jebel Irhoud torso based on findings, what scientists are saying, they were not the same. They don't share affinity, which shows that a Tyrian culture is a population of people that left out of East Africa 159,000 years ago, and they wasn't the same as those basal Homo sapiens that was up there, like Jebel Irhoud, who did have a long running route on the continent before we was even shaped into modern Homo sapiens.
Hmm. So yeah, this is another picture of it. First, let me go back here and kind of show y'all the excavation site, man. So see what it look like. That's a map right there. They excavate the site. And it just shows that human evolution started 100,000 years earlier. It says human evolution. So to get to this point, you know, it just was arranged. And so when Gozi's talking about the basal, he's talking about like the most ancient. He's not talking about modern humans. He's talking about the ancient. And I think did you touch on the fact that the skull? Well, yeah, I think you did. The back of the skull was a little different. I'm gonna pull it up so you can y'all kind of see it. But just want y'all to get y'all start getting, you know, familiarized with just seeing it sometimes. You know, seeing what the reconstructions look like and then seeing the area. All right. So I mean, yeah, see, that's another reconstruction right there. Um Scientific photo. Yep, it's like Cliff's area. We back to that. All right. And look at the person working at the site. Look kind of dark, don't he, Gozy? He ain't looking white, is he?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hmm. So yeah, I want to put that on there for y'all. So y'all kind of see that, man. Get that in there. But and so what's this conversation have to do with Egypt? It has a whole lot to do. You look at the map. You know what I realized, Goes, motherfuckers don't even know down the geography is terrible.
Of course, geography is terrible. These guys is on some bullshit, man. They are.
Oh
I don't
man.
know, man. It really shows how I'm not here to insult anyone. They just terrible. They skinologists, skinheads. It's all about skin, and that's all they really care about. They don't care about geographical location.
Oh man. Say they skinologists. Yeah, no, all about the skin, baby. All right, Natural History Museum. All right, the oldest known Homo sapiens fossil discovered in Morocco. Then when you get to read into it, they give you the whole, the whole thing. It says excavations at an archaeological site in Morocco have identified the earliest fossils of our species, Homo sapiens. It said the human remains and stone tools found at the site are between 350,000 to 280,000 years old. The new fossil evidence pushes back the early examples we have of Homo sapiens lineage by more than 100,000 years. The discoveries found at Jebel Irhoud in Morocco helped fill the pathway fossils record for our species and could lead scientists to revise their ideas about human evolution in Africa. So yeah, I think did we ever talk about like the like a pan African, like different areas? Have we ever talked about discussed that
Yeah, we talked
in
about it.
Africa?
Yeah, it was different populations or different earlier phases of hominids in different regions. Like you might get your face here, the top of the skull from there, and they was
Mm-hmm.
drifting around.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a
Mm-hmm.
single spot. It wasn't a single spot on the continent of Africa. It was more of a overall African continental thing in the sense of every region in all 4 points played a role in our development. But I'll tell you something though.
Mm-hmm.
If you look up why do organisms evolve faster in equatorial zones, all right, not just like, and you can understand why, because we understand, like I explain all the time, radiation. Radiation causes DNA damage, right? Deoxyribonucleotide damage, right? And when it does that, when the DNA damages, these are the states or base stems of mutations because the more radiation, the more DNA can be damaged. So it makes sense that in tropical equatorial zones, you have mutations at a faster rate. If you understand how radiation works and how the oxyribonucleic acid works, which is DNA, and what happens with radiation and how it causes damage. And it makes sense that our species, or most organisms, how they will evolve fast in these equatorial zones, which tells you a telling point of where Homo sapiens diverge and where we were shaped at. You see what I'm saying? So it should be more of a pan sub-Saharan African zone for where we were shaped, because this is what I mean. Where do you find all these hominids at first? You find them in between Tanzania, Ethiopia, Uganda. Then you find West Africa is kind of hard in the sense of climate, so they haven't found a lot of stuff there yet. Not saying that it's not there because of the climate, but what I'm saying is that when you find most of these hominid groups from Homo bodia, which was classified as Homo heidelbergensis at one time over Rhodesia,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
or Australopithecus, and the different stages of Australopithecus, you're finding them mainly in Southeast Africa, all the way to South Africa, and it makes a beautiful. It makes sense if you fully see what's going on and how we were shaped. You don't find them outside of these equatorial zones. You know what I'm saying? You might find a few like Homo erectus who left out of Africa and migrated to different places.
Mm-hmm.
And you find the predecessor of Neanderthal who left out of Africa as Homo heidelbergensis or Homo bodhi, who migrates and become Homo heidelbergensis and then evolves into Neanderthal and another region become Denisovan. But even Neanderthal base point before going into Europe, because the divergence between us and them is 500 to 600,000 years ago, postulated, right? And based off that divergence, their predecessor root was shaped at base from basal Neanderthals in Israel because they found the unusual, unfamiliar basal point of Neanderthals, predecessor point that was found in a certain cap of Israel before it even drifts into Europe because it was
Mm-hmm.
outside of Africa that long. So it's a beautiful story if we fully follow the directions of what happened. And I think that, again, if you don't have a direction when it comes to evolution, and it's not a single point, but we have to deal with all of the mechanisms of evolution from natural selection, sexual selection, positive selection, and all these different stage mechanisms that fulfills the story of what's going on with organisms and how we're shaped through time.
It's a fact, yo. Trying to find this the source of it for y'all. So, so what's the name of the site at in Israel where they found the half Homo sapien and half Neanderthal?
It's called hybrid first love hybrid child. It's in I think it's in an area called Monet. It's at 50,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's half Homo sapien, half human. So type up 50,000-year-old hybrid love child between Homo sapien Neanderthal and Israel, and that the area is spelt, if I'm not mistaken, Monat, and it's around 50,000 years. Now, here's the interesting thing about this fossil. This is when you start to find, okay, humans leave out of Africa through the Sinai area. You know, they crossing through North Sudan, they're going through Upper Egypt, and they're leaving out through the Sinai area. They're sitting on that Sinai. So you have a specific group of people that's leaving from these Eastern Eritreans called the Emirate culture. The Emirate culture makes it into the Levant 70 to 80 some thousand years ago. So around 50,000 years ago, they go further a little bit east. They're meeting up with the Neanderthals that was already lingering in northern portions and already. And this is when you start to find the first fusion of our successful phase of Homo sapiens, not the
Mm-hmm.
unsuccessful phase, because we talked about Jebel Irhoud type leaving out the Mousterian cultures, Mousterian, the Mousterian cultures. You find a tools, not those groups, but the successful phase of us that leave out, which is modern anatomically correct Homo sapiens who leave out,
Mm-hmm.
and you start to find the first fusion with this mixed love child in Israel, starting at
Uh-huh.
50,000 years ago. But I want to bring up something because
What?
there was a population of humans. We have to accept that there was bottlenecks and genetic drifts, and we can talk about bottlenecks later. When Homo sapiens drift into North Africa as Eterians, it's not a lot of people at this time, and they're leaving out, even the population that left out of the continent. And there was a bottleneck in genetic drifts that occurred. Now, when these humans, these immigrant groups, to these non-African populations that diverge out of Northeast Africa, there's a single population that's kind of diverged from the main base of Eurasians at base. And these populations is labeled as basal Eurasians. These basal Eurasians did not receive any Neanderthal signals because they found refugium further south of the Levant in the Arabian Peninsula. From what we know is Arabia, Northeast Africa, all the way to southern Iran, right? These populations did not receive a lot of Neanderthal or none compared to the population that stayed in that
Mm-hmm.
central and northern point because you have the northern Levant and the
Big up
southern
Gullah.
Levant. And when you follow it, these populations at base is a sister group, according to Lazarus. He said it on Twitter. It's a sister group that's close to ancestral East Africans, which gave rise to ancestral North Africans. The ancestral North Africans are the intermediate base between Homo sapiens that left out, and that base group below that is ancestral East Africans. So you have a tricky term that some people are classifying as basal Eurasians, which is another term for ancestral North Africans, compared to the population that left out and drifted into the Levant, didn't receive any Neanderthal signal, and kind of stayed south of the borders. So these population groups, these basal Eurasians, would have shared affinities with ancestral North Africans because they wasn't that far off in genetic drift. Then we have to deal with mechanisms like parallel evolution in time because of shared affinity with population groups has been leaving out backwards and forward, especially in this Egypt area at a very for a very long time period. We're talking about humans leaving out the first phase 79,000 years ago, going through genetic drift, developing their own traits. And then we have another phase of people who leave out, let's say, 23,000 years ago. We see this with the Zuzana population, who's highly close to the West Eurasians, who are mixed with a little basal Eurasian, according to what the geneticists say, who coming into North Africa, crossing through Italy, meeting and mixing up with the Tyrian culture. So here's the thing: you have a mixed population of North Africans who's already leaving out, and they go into the Levant, and they already sharing or mixing with the Cambrian culture, who already shared distant affinities with populations that they diverge from. So then we get into the Y chromosome, EZ827, which chips into EZ830, and you start to find an aboriginal unique branch of E1B1B over there, which is called EM123 on the EM34, which kind of find its way back. And this is the population that later becomes the way down the line later than the Toothian population. It's just a beautiful story how you can see people been going in and out. And you can tell that the Egyptian population had a very long shared Southwest Asian genetic affinity for a long time. Not to mention the population that gave rise to Southwest Asians diverged from ancestral North Africans anyway. So the affinity would have been much closer than it would be to ancestral East Africans or other groups, even though ancestral East Africans should be the base because vestiges of that were still lingering around because that was one of the trailing base roots, especially during the Cormarusian phase.
I got the article up here right now. First, Love, Child, and Henry Neanderthal found. That's published March 20. I was trying to 2013.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
the first
trying to
love
find an
child. There
actual
you go.
clause. Trying to find a hyperlink for the clause right here. Rather go directly to that. Okay. It's a hybrid though. Now they don't have a whole lot of human Neanderthal hybrids. And they say it was probably, like we always say, the way they developed those developmental regulatory genes. They definitely wasn't vibing like that.
Correct.
Right. They wasn't vibing like that. Their social structures would have been different. Their temperament was different. That's why they don't find a whole lot of hybrids. All right.
Yeah, they social orders, the way they did things, it wasn't the same in our category. Go ahead, Gullah.
Go ahead, Gullah.
I'm saying too.
Start.
Then when you had that that 7,000 to that 70,000 to 60,000 out of Africa migration, the Neanderthals that them humans came in contact with already had a somewhat of an admixture with with a little bit of modern humans from that early non-successful migrations. Some of them died out. Some of
Correct.
them groups mixed with Neanderthal. So Neanderthal had a little bit of
Yep.
modern human DNA, genetics or admixture, by the time the 70,000, 60,000 groups, contacted them Neanderthals or whatever, some archaic humans.
Yeah, you had archaic Homo sapiens who left out. That's what we were speaking of, Jebel Irhoud type,
Yeah, yeah.
which already left a
Them
trail.
early,
They
them
found,
early modern humans.
yeah, they found the back of a skull of Jebel Irhoud type in Greece. They found the early jawbone in Israel, which is also closer to Jebel Irhoud type at the earlier phase. So yes, they definitely had traces of that earlier phase of our
Yeah.
species.
And some of the
They
some of the earlier Tyrian types. So, even them were basically the same thing as the Nubian complexes that was in Arabia. You know what I'm saying?
correct. Yeah, but I think this guy, and I like reading the comments. It shows how ignorant these some of these Afrocentrics is or Bantu centrics. He's so stupid. He believed nobody denied that, and I'm gonna call him stupid publicly because I think he's a dummy and I think he's a troll and he's a coward and he never comes on panels. He's just like the wolf. But I'm gonna say this: nobody ever denied that ancestral North Africans would have been closer to sub-Saharan Africa. I mean, a lot of the proxies is used in Booty or Hadza like, especially in a later phase, and that base in Booty, they use that. But it's a reason why they use that. The only thing that's closer to Eurasian atom, based off just Y chromosome CTM168, is the BM60 that's carried amongst a lot of these people, like the Hadza type people, and even the Mbuti type people that carry the B. CTM168,
Yeah,
they both diverge from Y chromosome BT. So anything that you find amongst the Hadza, that you find amongst Mbuti, it'll be closer to
yeah.
what
And
became Eurasians. So I don't know why you so stupid. Earlier Eurasians, especially at that time, would have been more closer to sub-Saharans, or which they diverged from. And what I mean by sub-Saharans, the species that developed in ancestral North Africa was already something that developed in tropical zones anyway. So
yeah,
it really kills me with you idiots.
I'm saying we talking about. I'm saying when you dealing with them bees, them divergent bees, you dealing with people, on their way out the door. You know what I'm saying? They leave. They so he's part of the population that's leaving out the continent. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we say that. Like when Brother Engozi say, even you can find some of them traces in some of the Nilo-Saharan populations, them bee markers. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened that they got caught up in contemporary times and pastoralism, but they harbor those old genes, which we can say they are Hadza like. You know what I'm saying? People. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? In their old original traditional state when they were hunter gatherers.
Exactly. But these guys are so stupid because they Bantu centric. I don't like I don't like I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like no races. Even a race, I don't give a crap if you're a modern Egyptian and you disrespectful to black people because you feel that somebody trying to steal your identity. That's not the case all the time because you got the first people that was hijacking y'all identity was the people that was taking y'all ancestors' bodies and putting them in European museums, and that shit not funny. So what I'm saying is
Right.
there's a real personal attack. Some of these people on these panels only to listen to what we are going to say and steal. So I go against racist North Africans, black Afrocentrics. I don't give a fuck who you are because everybody got personal biases and agendas. And I'm not here for that. I'm here to talk about what's available data and what's been there. I'm not on. I'm on the side. I'm on the side of science and what we got that's available. I don't give a damn about nobody's feelings at all. At all. I don't care who you are. Afrocentric, Egyptocentric, whoever the hell you are. All these people are trolls, yo.
You said they trolling. Yeah, they be trolling, bro.
Especially the Bantu centric people. Like like this dude is a clown. Like everything got to be black, 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 black. Like, it really shows how small their brain is. And when
Yeah.
they read these articles,
And
they
then get
read
this
these articles. They read these articles to find what's black. They not look. They not
Yeah.
even trying to
oh
find.
shit.
They not even trying to
They don't even know
read the
what
stuff.
Bantu. They don't even know what Bantu culture is. I wouldn't even call them Bantus in it because they don't even understand Bantu culture or even understand Niger Congo culture. All they know is black, with a black face. It's like they races in reverse. That's all they
They
see. That's all
always
they see is them
they
caricatures
they
and shit.
they skinheads. That's all they focus on is skin. What the skin color. Like when they read these scientific high level articles, they just trying to see where they at. Oh, black. Oh, look, that's my stupid stuff. It's stupid, bro. It's ignorant.
Yeah, they don't even understand what the different people of Africa are, or even Niger Congo people. None of it. They don't even know what it is. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know that because of the Bantu migration, you know what I'm saying? If that never happened, you know what I'm saying, majority of Africa wouldn't even look like that. You know what I'm saying? The reason why majority of Africa look like that because the expansion of the Bantus coming out of Cameroon, Nigeria region and expanding and multiplying their population.
Mm, mm,
I mean, we
mm.
dealing. I
Somebody.
mean, we dealing. I mean, we dealing with a naked organism, a naked ape, bro. Like all this racist stuff got to stop. It's a naked ape. We're a naked ape that developed in tropical zones of somewhere in between Central Eastern Africa, migrated
Mhm.
up and went into multiple directions and adapted. All this, this skinology stuff, it really messed us up.
Yeah,
It
mess
really
us
broke
up
us.
for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
'cause we savannah, we grass apes, savannah apes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We apes that got caught up in the radiation pressures of grassland. That's why when you look at hunter
yeah,
gatherers and when you go from hunter gatherer to even agriculture, all the things that humans cultivated was grasses. Main wheat and main wheat crops that different cultures, you know what I'm saying, cultivate are grasses from corn. Corn is a grass, rice is a
yeah,
grass, wheat is a
yeah,
grass, sorghum.
yes,
We deal with
yes,
grasses. We
yes.
grass apes.
Man.
It's really ridiculous. I mean,
What what they
like
say?
it's
What the pseudo say? Grassroots.
grassroots, but they're not ready for that. They're not ready for that. And some of these people look like Hispanics, bro. What I mean, but I'm not making fun of Hispanic people. I'm saying you got black people that look like Latinos, and they're skinologists. They focus on people that's darker than them. And it really it's a telling story of what's going on with these lighter skinned blacks subconsciously. They feel that darker skinned people are superior over them. And nobody's superior over nobody. It doesn't matter what skin tone it is. But you have people that look like this who feel that they're really irrelevant and they have to say, well, the dark, it's not, like I don't get involved in that skin stuff, bro. We already know the further back in time, most Homo sapiens was a naked ape. Well, of course, they were darker skinned. So if you trying to ask if Basal Eurasians was dark skinned, yes, they were dark skinned. Basal East Asians was dark skinned. The people in Africa, they develop in tropical zones. Why wouldn't they be dark? That's not the issue. We talking about science.
No, we talking about the living organism is what we're really talking about. We're trying to get on this. We're trying to get on. Come on, man. You're trying to raise the intelligence level around us, man. I think that's important, yo. Ain't no fun being intelligent by your damn self, yo. That take all the fun out of it. Can't even have good conversations because everything go back to the skin color issue, and then they don't even want to, then they fight you on why the skin color is the skin color. It's crazy, yo. I mean, how we gonna get you where we supposed to get you,
I
bro?
don't know. I don't know. I like this guy, this clown Bantu. You would never correct me. You're stupid. You're an idiot. You have a small brain. I don't know. I don't know if you know me. I don't know if you know me, but a lot of y'all so stupid. I've been teaching this for years. So you would never correct me. I've been talking about Mbuti and Hadza like signals. You're a stupid person. You can't correct me. The argument is not, see, I'm not a skinhead. I'm not a skinologist. I'm not here to prove blackness. I don't give a fuck about black. I don't care about, I don't give
Yo,
a
you
fuck
got
about
cuss. You
black.
can't cuss. You can't cuss.
No, I meant to say that. I had to catch myself. What I'm saying is, I don't give a care about blackness or lightness. I don't care about that. I'm not here to promote uromelanin or high levels of tyrosine, which produces uromelanin or higher pigmentation. I don't care about that. That's not the concern. We're talking about people groups and moving around. I'm not a skinhead, bro. So if you're looking for me to say that, I'm not here to say that. People been through those phases. You still stuck. That's like 6th grade, yo. That's stupid.
Yeah. He probably the type of people. He probably the type of person that still label tropical selected or equatorial people melanated. Every human on this planet is melanated. Stop saying that. Stop calling only dark people melanated. Every human being on this planet is melanated, no matter what shade you
Absolutely.
in.
Theomelanin, uromelanin. If you understand
Yeah, different types
pigmentation,
of melanin. I don't even know. They don't even understand melanin. You know
they
what I'm
don't.
saying? The
They're
brain,
idiots.
the human brain. Each human brain has neuromelanin. No matter what,
Neuromelanin.
what skin color you are, you got melanin. That means you melanated.
They don't understand polymers, bro. They don't understand tyrosine. They don't understand these basic things that's responsible for pigmentation and why we have it. But when you're a skinhead, that's all you see. That's all you see. You're caught up in the chemicals. You're caught up in the chemicals, yo. Skinheads, bro. People crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
they caught up in the stripes, like tiger stripes
oh
and
man.
camouflage. They caught up in the camouflage.
Y'all trip. That's
It's
funny. They
just
called y'all
sad.
skinheads. All y'all think
That's
about is the
serious.
skin.
That's
Walker.
all they
And then,
focus
yeah,
on.
look, this is the part to get me. That's why I pays them no mind. The thing that really get me is that people be talking about the black African, they be my complexion. They don't even be dark skinned. That's crazy. Boy, they got y'all, what we call it, they definitely got y'all racist supremacist up, boy. Got
I
y'all
mean,
all the way.
the so-called people of European descent won. I mean, they package you in the idea of blackness. You stem to fight for the idea of it just to have a place and not understanding the full spectrum of the human story. Nobody is greater than nobody. All human beings can do right and wrong. All human beings, I'm not legitimizing anything. It's the direction of point of what you're going to do now. But when they package you in that category and have you stuck right there, you let things go forward because all you focus is on black. I know people that's so caught up in that, they don't even go to certain restaurants. They don't want to eat, they don't want to do certain things. It's crazy. You can have a good time. The opposition of what somebody look like walk past. Oh man, I ain't going in there. I know people like it's really sick, and you really limit yourself when you function like that all day. When all you focus on is skin, you're a skinhead. You're no different than a racist KKK. You're all skinheads. You're sick.
Yeah, and I mean, but they, you actually make their day when you mention because they chatty in the patty. They're not even real, right? They just chat in the patty, shaking in their boots. They some little 5'2" person, right? They will never get up on the panel. Yeah, they sliver around and sneak, and get you all upset.
It's sad.
You made their day. Yeah, they ain't
Well, hey,
concerned about it. Scared to
well,
probably can't talk. Start
probably can't
mumble
talk.
bumbling. No coherency.
Probably illiterate. I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm
yeah,
not here to
that's
talk. It
about right.
is what it is. It's cool. I
That's
don't.
running close. You're running close right there.
I just wanted to, talk about it because I see him on every show and he's here to antagonize. He's here to, do, and he never jumps on. He just antagonizes.
Oh
Shows,
yeah.
he just want to be in the background. He probably, and I'm not here to judge what you date, but he probably got a white girlfriend. You
He hit
never
him with the
know.
white girl.
He
Oh,
probably got
you
a white
tripping.
girlfriend.
You
You got
tripping.
some guy. No, look, you got black guys who only date white girls to feel an idea of superiority. It's
Mm.
sick. So
Oh
he
yeah,
talk all this.
yeah.
It's crazy people out here, bro. People got their reasons for why they do what they do. It's strange. He probably got a whole European girl, straight Becky. It's cool.
Yep,
Got
yep.
the whole, hit him with the whole Becky, Beck, Blecky. Yeah, y'all funny for that, man. Leave them people alone, man. They just they just don't got the coherency yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find, let me see. Damn it, man. Because I want to get into this not out of Africa theory. All right. Um, damn. This is crazy, yo.
Hey, Uncle, while you looking for that, I want to answer the brother in the panel question. He said that
Go ahead.
Igbos are not Jews. Igbos predate the Jews. Igbos have nothing to do with Jews. If you want to study the Jews that went into Africa, study the old Saharic Jews. And when you look at what some of the depictions of them look like, no, Western Central Africans are not Jews. We are not Jews. The Igbos have a longer history that predates Judaism. You know, Judaism is after the Iron Age. When they had a first written text, the first text is fragmented, and you find Deuteronomy and other fragmented groups before they have a whole compiled book. So what I'm trying to say
Yeah,
is that the Igbos or the Igbo people have a long running history that predates these people. You know, studying a phylogenetic tree, studying the autosomal DNA, looking at the customs that they have. You know, some layers of them go back to the Nook, and I'm sure Gullah can go on that. Some layers
oh
of them. So
yeah, yeah.
we not
I,
no Igbos are not Jews. Go ahead, Gullah.
I was gonna tell them that shoot the Jews that was in West Africa then go no further than the Sahel because they came in with Amazigh mix. You know what I'm saying? Amazighs were converted to Judaism. You know what I'm saying? That got brought to West Africa, but they didn't go no further than Timbuktu. You know what I'm saying?
And I know it feels good, but the whole idea of that is they said they were chosen. They made up their story from old Middle Eastern Canaanite myths prior before it. They compiled a book later on in the desert in the middle of nowhere, and they fooled people. But what I'm trying to say is, you being an Igbo person of being Western Central African descent, you predate that ideology. You predate those beliefs in the sense of things that you were
Yeah,
doing. So you don't need to be these people that made up an idea.
yeah. It don't even make sense. You Igbo people are matrilineal people. That don't even make no sense. You say you come from some Jews. Yep, that's crazy.
That's insane, man. Like, we come from some beautiful people. The Igbos are beautiful. We don't need to come from Israel. You know, they hold that. If you study the narrative of Israel, these people are trying to claim populations further east. They say Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, came from near Iran or Turkey. I mean, Iran or southern Turkey. If you look at the direction, or Iraq, they're not talking about coming from Ghana, Sierra Leone, Egypt. They talking about coming from that layer, the Lesser Caucasus area of the Near East. This is what this story is talking about. And before that, you had other myths about Abraham prior before, like Idrimi of Alaka. So you can look at the
Yeah,
history of who these people are talking about. Epics of
yeah,
Gilgamesh and his different stuff.
cause Che or Chuchua is not Yahweh at all.
Listen, Gullah, me and you can have a show that destroy Judaism from the foundation to the end, and it makes them not even look special no more. From the ancient people won't be special to the modern people. They'll only become people by the time we detonate them. Seriously.
Hmm. I can't believe I can't get to this dang old magazine. This is getting on my damn nerves right here, bro. Damn, pay for something and can't get it. Damn. Yeah, they in there. What's going on with you, Sosa? I see them Cowboys did their thing today. Yeah, you got Black to Egypt TV. Mm. Yeah, motherfucker say anything. Big up to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? That's my football team, Georgia. In case anybody want to know. Man, I hope you got these holidays coming, man. I hope all y'all enjoy these holidays too, man. It's depending on, you take them like you want to take them. But last time I checked, what you never want to be is like an angry old Nuwapian. You know what I'm saying, yo? Or Jehovah Witness, yo. They can't even be around their family. Go imagine the world that you're born into, and you don't got enough emotional intelligence to know that, man, I might not be a Christian, right? Or I might not agree with the way they came about the holidays, but that's the only time all the family get to flying and being around. So I don't want to be the Grinch and not be around my family. Because last time I checked, the only thing you got is your family and friends and your memory of that. Everything else is gone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like, come on, yo, I've been in that space. Around any Wapians, don't do no holiday, you don't be around your family. Then you be like, and you start to feel bad. They had you feeling bad for being around your family.
yep,
Nah, man,
yep.
come on, yo. Like, and then if you can read, you already know Christians don't got nothing to do with Jesus Christ. It's the whole thing they put together. You know what I'm saying? Gullah, it ain't even that.
It ain't even that. It go back.
Ain't even that.
It go back. It go back to some. It go back to some original, ancient stuff. But it's a
Tidy
whole lot
stuff
of
it right.
it's a whole lot of compiled stuff. And then too,
Yeah.
I bet that holiday don't stop them from getting them discount deals.
Don't have no children, yo. You put them in the pickle with that. Now I ain't telling y'all get out here and tell your kids it's
I
Santa
think
Claus. I ain't do that. That's my money. That's when you start talking about money and bread at that point. But I'm saying, man, don't be like a Jehovah's Witness, yo. Don't do that to yourself, yo. I'll be right. Don't be the Grinch. Yeah, you end up grinching yourself. Don't do it, yo. Like,
I'm a little petty today, bro. I'm just having fun
stay petty,
because
stay petty,
people
stay
entertain.
petty, because I'm petty. I bet you
But
can't out petty me.
I think I messed with either Bantu, one of his girlfriends, or they got a crush on me or something. If you do got a woman, man, I mean, she must like me, or I must mess with her, or you may be one of my exes for real. I don't know, but I know this. If you agree with Gullah, you definitely agree with me, because me and Gullah never have a disagreement with anything. We teach the same thing. So for you to try to play sides and
Yeah.
say try to say Gullah keeps it real, and me and Gullah say the same thing, you're crazy. Gullah doesn't promote Black Egypt. So if you heard him say that, then that lets you know that you're a clown, because he don't promote. Me and my brother teach the same thing, 100%. So when you say keeping it real, you're an idiot. I must have messed with one of your girlfriends, bro. I had to, or she got a crush on me, because it's like you're kind of obsessed a little bit. I'm looking at you in the chat, so I'm just being petty right now.
Who's Bantu? Is it I hope they ain't Bantu from Super Wavy Channel. I know Luke Bro. He don't usually be sued up. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even see the chat right now. But yeah, I'm on no Black East.
I think I messed with. I don't know, man. It's
Never
either a
did. I never
woman.
did.
Oh man.
I don't promote black. I don't promote black nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because that too. Why would I promote something that you know what I'm saying, that was put up on us in the 1600s? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Nobody with sense will promote black. No one calls themselves that if you got sense. I mean, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, you can't even get up to it. You can't even get there. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to get your desired result. So if your desired result is to get the understanding of ancient African cultures, and cultures in the proximity thereof, then you're not going to be able to get there without taking these classes we're giving y'all. We're giving y'all the prerequisites. You got people running around talking about Neanderthal. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. It's the funniest thing ever. Then, look, Engozi, this is a funny one. Your man Scamwell, he puts a clip up there, just like I knew he was, about the daggone Neanderthal. Remember when what's his name? What's the video you sent me, yo? What's his name? I can't think of his damn name right now. You know who I'm talking about, right?
What do you do?
No, he's talking about the Neanderthal population.
Okay. What you say about
all right? No, remember, you know who I'm talking about. Let me look him damn.
Oh, you talking about Jamie, Neanderthal Jamie?
No, I'm talking about the guy that you sent me a video on Neanderthal. He was talking about Neanderthal.
Oh yeah. Yes, correct.
Who was that? I'm gonna go back to it. Hold on.
Few videos. I sent you a few videos. I'm trying to think.
Just the one on that. Just the one that was good. I was like, what I say? Why they gonna take that and misconstrue that? When he said, yeah, no, the Africans were Neanderthal. Remember he said that?
Oh yes, yeah. Oh yeah. The scientist, when he runs the PCAs, and he say that Neanderthals was close to sub-Saharan Africa, and
that's silly. That'd be silly to even say that, because I keep telling. I don't think he understand, but
it don't need to tell him, because he's not gonna get it.
The Andamanese, like especially when you go south to the Andaman Islands, like the Jawara, probably even the Sentinelese, and people in the more southern islands. The people in the more northern had contact with outside Asians, but even before that, like, you know what I'm saying, the purest Andamanese person have no Denisovan or no Neanderthal DNA at all. And they not Africans. So just imagine, you know what I'm saying, you had some population that didn't even have contact with Neanderthals. They just mutated on their own just because they was in different environments outside of, you know what I'm saying, Asia, and different environments or whatever.
Is it David Rowe? No, it ain't David Rowe.
Whether you mix with people or not. And then too, Neanderthal don't even have the same, like since these skinheads so stuck on skin, Neanderthal genes that make their skin lighter ain't even the same gene combinations as modern human. You know what I'm saying? They don't, the SLC, you know what I'm saying, gene doesn't activate Neanderthal genes to be lighter or paler. It's something totally different.
It's a lot of confusion going on out here.
Yeah, good. He wrote a book, Gozi. Is it Roll? Genetic book. He did a
Was it
video.
David Rich? What did he say in
Yeah.
the video?
Yeah, it was a video. He was just talking about Neanderthal, and he made a statement, and somebody already put it up on their thing on their page and just took it out of context. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they always do that. I'm sure. I know a video. That's when he was sitting down talking with the other guy.
The guy was interviewing him.
Yeah, he was interviewing him. That was David Rich.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about Neanderthals and how they were shaped. So they were trying to see if there was a single point for our species or the speciation, and can we really say wholesomely that Homo sapiens, or our species developed in Africa? And he started talking about fragmented points that's found in them. So yeah, I'm aware of that. That was David Rich.
I'm gonna play it. You know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Damn. Damn, I can't find it, so I can find it. Damn. How'd I go to somebody's page and then find their shorts? Oh. Okay, yeah, here you go right here. All right.
In our genomes today.
Yeah, you remember him, right? Well, yeah, Gozi.
Right, I'm right here. I'm listening.
All right, here you go. Listen to it.
In our genomes today, if you're a non-African person, it's more like 10 or 20% of your ancestors are Neanderthals.
Mm.
So, if you want to make a strong argument, you might argue that non-Africans today are Neanderthals. In our genomes today, if you're a non-African person, it's more like 10 or 20% of your ancestors are Neanderthals.
Mm.
So, if you want to make a strong argument, you might argue that non-Africans today are Neanderthals.
Now,
but see, Neanderthal James will hit that.
It's more like 10 or 20.
But that's on whatchamacallit page. That's on Scanwell page. See how they do it?
But Neanderthal James is who gave that to him, because that's what Neanderthal.
Right.
He looks for stuff like that. So that is not seriously. I mean, if you cruising through YouTube like he do, look. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, he a regular on that show. Neanderthal James, he got a voice over there, so he, you know what I'm saying. He the one that probably introduced it.
Introduced the foolery.
He gave him that. That's what he's standing on. Like, you see what I'm saying? So
he got to stand up for his people.
He got to stand up for what he believes in. So my whole thing, he's standing on the idea of. So when he heard that, he gave it to Smash. He gave him that. But my whole thing is,
he talked that talk, he walked that walk.
Right, but this is my thing. He don't even understand what's being said. 20% of the DNA composition doesn't make you, if the larger portion of your DNA is Homo sapiens sapien, how would that make you a Neanderthal? And what are they really talking about? Because when you go into the DNA, from 1 to 2% that's shared, you go further down, you can see certain sequences at the loci that increases. It doesn't mean the overall DNA composition is 20% if you know how to read DNA. But people don't catch that. They don't. You have to look at it. Is he fully talking about a full 20%? Or is this deeper down clusters within the demi level that surfaces out at the locus or the locale? Locus is the location that surfaces out to 20%. What are you really talking about? So he doesn't know what he's talking about. Neanderthal James, he found that.
Yeah.
And that's
all the scientists is saying is, even that little piece, you know what I'm saying, that's still part of you. That's basically what he's saying. Just like whatever European DNA James have, he's that. You are your British ancestor. You are your Scottish ancestor, whatever that is. That's part of you.
You can't take it away. You can't take it away.
You can't take it away. It's part of our story. If you got,
part of your story.
You got 10%.
No takeaway.
If you got 10% Irish and you 11%, 5%, you Irish. You can You can't take no part of you away because it makes up who you are.
Let me see if I can type this in, man. This is getting on my damn nerves. Yeah, but who? I mean, come on, man. This shit is funny, yo. Let me see. Out of Asia. This is crazy, man. Yeah, I just wanted to play that, man, because that's how they. All right, I should have been able to find this. New Science magazine. I don't know why it's not coming up. Man, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. All right.
And it's crazy. It's crazy how a lot of these dudes be so quote unquote pro African and pro black, but their ideas be like these 18, 17, not like these early. They be having like these early 19th century ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, Neanderthal, I don't know if Pan African James or some of these people still got this. Remember back in the day, they used to think, Neanderthal, this wild, crazy ape man or something, or this barbaric type. They got them old racist ideas still, even though they supposed to be pro-black and all this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them dudes that was racist. Neanderthal was they had you draw them wild pictures of Neanderthal like he was like a straight up like a barbarian or something.
You make him in the cave off the top.
But see, you know what? I find it really funny that when they found traces of it in them, right, or small percentages of it in them, the narrative changed about them because they're not that far off from us. The Neanderthals and Homo sapiens are 99.6% similar. It's 99.6%. Most modern Homo sapiens is 99.9%. But due to developmental regulatory genes, we know that they are a separate species of humans. But it's so close and niche, right?
Yeah.
That it comes off, like they're the same. Could they be classified as the same because it's so close and niche? But they are humans, but they're not our species of humans.
They're not our species, yeah.
They're Homo neanderthalis. We're Homo sapiens sapiens. So
Yeah,
they
was more peaceful than us. We was the ones turned up.
We were the ones that we went to war with them. And I mean, I don't know, I can say this word. Neanderthal women was substitute coochie for men because these men wasn't traveling with their women like that. So they found substitute coochie. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, hit him with the subs. Bring in the subs.
You
We out here on the open plains. Bring in
you can go with the first thing that look like you, and then too, like if you see an Neanderthal person in the suit, you like, you ain't gonna think of it as like, oh, that's something else. It's like that's just like, oh, that's a funny looking dude or something, you know.
Might think Shorty just had a big head. Oh man, let me drop this link, man. Let's get into this Egyptian portion, man. The Egyptian portion. I can't get. Well, this is the magazine I was talking about. I know y'all familiar with that, right? And again, it took my money, man. I didn't pay for this shit. They took my damn money, man. Asia Mind and Scientific America. Not out of Asia.
Yep. We came out. We came out of Asia, but that's way before humans. That's primate. Primates.
You mean all the way? Like, what's the name of that species?
Yeah, you're talking about primate, like shaking down the primate tree. You know what I'm saying? The ancestors of apes migrated into Africa. You know what I'm saying? And we became fully human long after that. But
them Homo sapiens that left out of Africa, they had the tropical limb proportions and lanky and dark and skinny. The black humans, they did go to war with Neanderthals. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Those were dark, tropical, adapted Homo sapiens that went to war with them. And they later became the ones that left out the modern East Asians and Europeans. They descend from those same lanky, tropical, adapted Homo sapien, naked, dark-skinned people that left out of the continent. So yes, they did go to war with them dark-skinned people. I don't know what you think who it was that went to war with them, but it was only Homo sapiens was a modern anatomically correct full African. That's all he was.
Yeah, he capping right now, yo. You feeding into it. Yeah, don't feed into it, bro. We just dropped that link, man. Mm. He think you don't know what he think you don't know that we ain't never leave, yo. He don't know that. He don't think you don't know that, yo. That's funny, right?
I'm just being petty and fun. I ain't gonna keep playing, man. But yeah, it's crazy.
He thinks some kind of way that the humans. You know what's funny? I tell you what's funny to me, yo. So everybody in Africa, of course, they didn't leave, right? But the people over here in America, we definitely left. The forced migration, right? And we met back up with them people that quote unquote mixed with Neanderthal. We definitely met back up with them in full force. Yeah, to the tune of some got 40%, 30%, 10%. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we thoroughly integrated with that in our genes. So that's, you know, if you're trying to separate yourself from that, then you tripping. And I done seen people show you the DNA test with Neanderthal in it and still talking crazy. You like, how you talking crazy? So how's you if you saying that they Neanderthal because they got 4%, but you got 1%. So now you splitting hairs on the percentages. Some kind of way you missed it. Your 1% don't mean nothing all of a sudden, but the 4 mean more. They looking at percentages and don't even get it, yo. You know, so like when you say like chimps and humans are 99 point the same or 98 point the same, yo. They looking at the number. They think that, oh, you know, but that percentage, that 2%, that 1% goes like an Atlantic Ocean. You know what I'm saying, Gozy?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, like they don't get that.
They don't get
It's
it.
crazy, bro.
The stuff that make you look different is so small. It's just the smallest little points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
because yep. When you get into the biology and understand the numbers, and you go further down, like that 0.1% that make us different, or not make us different, but make us look different, is Homo sapiens. Those are at the Kleino and demi level. So you might have a pair of alleles that's responsible for skin. You might have a different shift on chromosome 15, like SLC2.5, which shifts the 111 amino acid from A11T. If you understand that mutation on chromosome 15, that shift. So that 0.1% has changes at the demi level that's responsible for different shifts or little tweaks that make you look a little different. But it's not enough to separate you as a species, because Homo sapiens haven't even been separated long enough from one another to be a separate species. You get what I'm trying to say? So we're technically the same species, literally, with little tweaks. That's the easiest way to say it. We have little tweaks based off the environments that we adapted in. That's it.
Yep. Yep. I don't know, man. So many people, I don't think they know how to use it. Don't even know how to use a tape measure properly.
Oh man, he said they ain't even got the tape measure thing going, let alone had a conversation.
I'm just gonna be petty, but see, I want to talk about the human being, because for some reason people would think that tropical adapted black Africans is innocent. Bantus did a lot of damage to pygmies. Talk about it. I mean, we're not gonna act like, oh, they were just innocent. These are Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens have just as much as a capacity to do right and wrong like any other group of people within our species. So when you put yourself in this category like you're so innocent and everybody's invading you and everybody's beating you up, and you really come off like you're a gullible, stupid person, or you come from gullible, stupid people, because you had no cognitive awareness of how to do wrong on your own. So it's everybody else's fault why you react the way you react or handle things the way you handle it. No, bro. No Homo sapien is 100% good. I don't care who you are. Bantu people subjugated pygmies. There's a story where how the Bantu speakers became the Bantu speakers within the subset of Niger-Congo speakers. How they shaped into that when they drifted from the Sahel and went into Cameroon a long time ago before they had the major expansion. What were they doing when they got there? There were other populations before people came from Sahel.
Yeah, and it's crazy. And Bantus and pygmies are definitely the same species, but Bantus didn't look at pygmies as humans. Like they ain't even look at them as human. They look at them as like, you know what I'm saying, something else or some magical. I don't know.
You said they what?
I said Bantu didn't even look at the Twa. They didn't look at them as humans.
Oh man, looked at him something different.
And
They
that lets
wasn't
you know,
normal.
and brother Gullah, that goes back to what me and you had a conversation about how great apes act. When you go even back looking at our chimpanzee cousins and how the alpha does that, how they don't see. You hear what I'm saying? It's in
Yeah.
us as primates to function like this.
And then too, and another thing is crazy is the Twa. When they look at gorillas and chimps, they look at them like some other tribe.
Mm. Oh yeah.
That's why what you
Appreciate that, no question. Good work, bro.
even the word chimpanzee, like it's a Bantu word. It means like mock man or like man.
It's crazy, man.
They did kind of look at the gorillas and stuff as another tribe, though, didn't they?
Yep.
They had a pretty good relationship with them too. Yeah,
You know,
they kind of
even
lived
on
in harmony.
I got to look more research on it, but they say like who's that Hino the Explorer? Hino the Explorer. No, he supposedly had you know what I'm saying, sailed somewhere like a Senegal, and you know he was a Phoenician, and he said some of the writings said he witnessed some
The
type of hairy men. You know
hairy
what I'm saying? They're
men.
supposed to
Yeah.
be gorillas.
Because they never seen gorillas before. Yep.
Yeah,
The Phoenicians never seen gorillas before. Yep. I remember that.
Man, he said give you the source of the pig. This is an easy one. Source of the pygmies getting subjugated. Of course they did.
I mean, you can look it up now. Like type up
Oh my goodness.
Bantu
they
subjugation.
still do it to
They
this day.
still
Yeah, they
Documentaries
still do.
about it.
Yeah, they
There's
still doing it right
documentaries about it
now.
on YouTube. They doing it right. They do it right now.
man, you got Bantu
Yeah,
speakers in Cameroon that
ran them right out the forest.
you got Bantu people in Cameroon, or Bantu speakers in Cameroon who subjugate albinos. Not Cameroon, but
Bro,
Tanzania. Tanzania, if I'm not mistaken, one of those Southeast African countries.
bro, even right now, bro, it's I forgot, I can't think of the Bantu group, but somewhere around like central Congo, where they treat they treat the Twa like they pets. I see it's a documentary
Dang,
about it.
funny.
Man,
For real.
human beings ain't innocent, bro. I
Yeah,
don't
they
care who
ran them
you are.
out that forest too, yo.
They be
Doing
beating on
random
them and all
across
types. They be
Central
tripping.
Africa's complex history. Size and source. God damn it.
You had and then too, it wasn't always negative too. You had some positive
Of course
encounters,
not.
of course.
Of course not.
You know what I'm saying? But then you had, the human nature. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always gonna
Of course
be
not.
peaches and cream. Kumbaya, you know what I'm saying?
It's no. They got this Walt Disney vision of Africa. They think Africa was like a Walt Disney park where you can just go and play in the field with lions and we just happy people and just tropical.
You can't even walk through Africa like that. It's certain areas, you got plateaus, certain places are hard to get to.
Bro, they think we were just drinking coconut water and having shea butter parties. That's what they believe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, man.
Oh man, you wow. Let me see. Let me see. Botswana, Zambia.
They don't understand the migration. People, and even when people migrate, they don't just migrate this one jump. They settle, multiply, and then move a little bit. You know what I'm saying? One group might move out of that big population. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they just displacing them people, man. A silent crisis in the Congo, the Bantu and the Twa. In Tanzania, let's see. With 920,000 new displacements related to the conflict and violence. Let's see. Conflict spotlights the focus on inter-ethnic conflict between the Bantu and the Twa. Here your source.
It's so sad.
Yeah, man, it's easy. Easy peasy. I don't know why they thought that's not like. That's why I say people don't study Africa. They don't know African culture. They don't know. They don't subscribe to African magazines,
Can't think of
man.
can't think of the
Here you go right
UFC
here.
fighter. The UFC fighter. He a big European.
Inter-ethnic
Ogano,
conflict.
Ogano,
No, no,
Ogano.
no, not him. He a white guy.
Oh,
He a
okay.
big blonde haired white dude. He a UFC fighter, but he been on Joe Rogan show a couple of times. But he actually he helped the pig. He lived with him and everything. You know what I'm saying? and he like provide them clean water. They teach them agriculture because you know what I'm saying, because they limited sometimes to hunting, so they teach them how to farm. And he he have a like he honorarily part of the Twa. They got a name for him and everything. Like he got a surrogate mother that's a Twa lady and everything. They look at him as they call him a giant white Twa.
I mean, Gullah, this brother say we not like North Africans. We don't subjugate him, bro. The people that sold some of your ancestors was subjugating humans when other
We
people came
subjugated
in.
each other, bro.
We
What they
subjugated each
talking
other.
about? Bro? Tell that nigga look up the history of the homie.
Oh
You talking
man,
about?
here the
You thought
source though.
you thought Woman King was real?
Nah, the Woman King was a good movie.
Nah, that movie was watered down, yo. That's
I
why.
know, but they was showing people subjugating each other though.
Yeah, that too. But Lupita, remember
That was
Lupita?
enough. That's all you can
Remember
handle. They couldn't handle more than that, yo.
Lupita. What's the lady name? The dark skinned lady from Black Panther. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about
Lupita.
her?
She was supposed to play a role in that movie, but she shut it. She turned it down. She went over there to the home and she did a whole documentary about it. She went over to the homemade and learned the actual history. You know what I'm saying? She said, "No, I can't be in a movie like that. If I had to be in a movie like that, they had to tell the whole story." And she was like, "This movie too watered down." You know what I'm saying? They trying to glorify it, but you got to tell everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. She said, "Only way she'll be in the movie if it's told fully, the full history of it."
Yeah, well, that's the source right there for y'all, man.
He say Bantu power.
It say,
Bantu
it say the
power.
conflict. It say the conflict illustrates how marginalization of the Twa minority group due to the combination of limited access to resources, exclusion from local decision making, and systematic discrimination can result in large-scale violence and displacement. Moreover, this document provides an accountable recommendations for the conflict and transformation and resolution. All right. Yeah, this is going down right here, man.
It's a reason.
Right? Conflict between the Bantu and the Twa is you. Is you in the chat there. You Bantu, is you doing that to the Twa. It's the whole document right here, y'all. Different sections. It's official document.
Why we can't? Hey, yo,
Get you out of there. I didn't want to have to do it. I ain't wanted to do it, but you made me do it.
Hey, yo, why we can't? Why we don't know the Twa's language? They don't have a language, bro. And like most of them, they speak the languages of like the dominant culture. You know what I'm saying? Some of them might speak South Sudanic, you know, because the South Sudan run in that area. But most of them speak Bantu or Ubangian. You know what I'm saying? Because people dominated the people. You know what I'm saying? They even took their language from they like even the language that they speak, like the Bantu language that some of the Twa speak. It has like you know what I'm saying grammar and you know what I'm saying certain little you know what I'm saying words from their old language that ain't Bantu. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we don't know their language. You know what I'm saying? They speak Bantu like how African Americans speak African American vernacular. You know.
So did they forget about the Rwanda war, yo? Like, what are we doing?
Of course they forgot about it.
Did y'all forget about that, yo?
Yeah,
human beings.
Even in history, when the Bantu was introduced to iron smelting in East Africa, you know what I'm saying? They got introduced to it around the lakes by the South Sudanese. You know what I'm saying? Introduced them, and then by way, you know, the Ubangians and the Adomao people, you know what I'm saying? They influenced the South Sudanese, but it leaked into the Bantu culture when they migrated to the east. Some Bantus migrated back west, and they thought they was more better than the other Bantus because they had iron. You know.
Look, they say the Twa, as an indigenous people in the Great Lake regions of Africa, are shunned by many other ethnic groups. Y'all think that's white people?
Of course not.
It say if the Twa communities as a whole suffer from discrimination, marginalization, and extreme poverty, then Twa women suffer this and more. This situation has been exacerbated by violent by violent conflict in this region, man. I'm dropping that source for y'all, man.
Hey, let's not forget, brother Unc. I know you
I
get
just
so.
keep going for hours. I don't know how we got here, but we here now.
I was gonna say, Unc, let's not forget too. You know, you had a show on this before, not about Queen Nzinka, but the Nzinka kings, how they were subjugating, but not her. You know, that went, you know, later on, you know, the level of defense, but those Nzinka kings who were Bantu speakers, how they were subjugating and giving away other Bantu speaking groups that was less than them.
With the
So,
quickness, with
so
the
for,
quickness.
so for him to
Hey,
play this game like Bantus is innocent, you selecting the wrong group of people. Is your
yeah.
name, buddy? Because them ain't no innocent people.
No, they ain't. Shit, we don't even want to talk about Ethiopia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, Ethiopia! Oh my God, the
It ain't.
Oh
Oromo,
We talking
God.
about we,
oh
talking about
God,
people. We talking about some of them. People they look alike. Like shoot, like
man,
the Abyssinians. You know what I'm saying? They treated the Oromo so crazy. You know what I'm saying? And the Bet to Israel, and they look alike.
it's crazy. Or the old Yoruba and Igbo wars. Let's not forget about that. And when Mandinka people was doing to other groups of people in the Sahel.
Oh
Like
yeah.
seriously.
Oh yeah. Seriously. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, they don't know their history, man. They need to read.
Nah, they don't know the history, yo. They just tripping. Let me see. Yeah, they displacing people out their homes that live on they made these places like wildlife reserves, yo. And they putting those indigenous people out that reserve, yo. They trying to save the gorillas. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Humans are a violent ape. Seriously. No matter what we look like, if you study our species, we are violent ape.
Violent.
Seriously.
Look at our cousins. Our cousins violent.
Absolutely.
Chimps will rip your whole face off.
Man, I seen
Look
them
what
go
they
to
look what
war
they
with
do.
each
Look
other.
what they do. Look what they do when they overthrow the dominant male. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? Like, man, they
it's
they
a
they
video, it's a
they
video,
grew.
it's a video, bro, of some chimps, bro, going to war, bro. They ripped this female chimp apart and ate her, bro. I don't know if they were
Mm.
Yeah,
starving. That was crazy, bro.
yeah, they even do it to like how they do it to other primates. You know what I'm saying? It's wild. And like and then too, like what's the lady name? I can't think of the lady name. The lady that she did most of the work on the chimps, the British lady. You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah,
old
I know exactly who you're talking about. She's the first one that
yeah,
actually
Jane
stayed there
Jane
with her.
Goodall. Jane Goodall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was the first one to discover that chimps were not peaceful. That everybody used to think chimps were peaceful. You know what I'm saying? No, they had wars and all that. She the one that documented the chimp wars. Look at the chimp war.
Oh, yeah.
Strategic warfare.
No, that's not it. I looked at it. That was wild. It made it look like the daggone the wars we had.
Yeah, I was reading like history, bro. Like, dang, I was reading like it was history.
Oh
How they
man.
was how it went down. I had the groups and man, it went down in Tanzania. You know what I'm saying? And then if you look at this documentary, you know what I'm saying? What's the documentary on Netflix with the chimps? That's good too. Chimp Empire. That's good. You know what I'm saying? They talk about different dynamics and cultures of chimps. I think the ones in Uganda, they got the biggest chimp population in Africa.
Mhm. Mhm. Let me look back through this chat and see who cutting up in here, man. Let me see. Bantu, what are you saying, bro? Ambara, a Semitic,
He
and
talking
come.
about Ethiopians. He's saying we might as well say that the people from Yemen subjugated the Ethiopians because of they speak a Semitic language, something like that.
What are you saying, man? Ethiopians dominated each other, bro. Abyssinia, Al Habasha was an empire, dog.
So why are they arguing over smelting and when they
When
smelting?
when
I'm
when
trying to
when
confuse.
when Menelik, guess what? When Menelik was on a mission. You know what I'm saying? Menelik the second.
Yeah, he's on a
After,
mission.
after the Italian wars, yeah, power. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ethiopian army defeated the Italians, the colonized. Yeah, they threw them out. Guess what he did?
Hey, Juju, what I'm missing in the
Guess what
thing?
he did after the wars? He went back to trying to stretch his empire, overthrowing, going into the Omo area. You know what I'm saying? The area
Gullah,
the Kappa Kingdom.
Juju
Captured
say,
Kappa
deal with
Kingdom.
a statements, yo. The
He
iron
said who?
smelt.
What statements? I ain't even reading no chat. I'm just on live. I don't even see
Got
what's
the
going on.
book right here, yo. We talk about independent industry, independent iron smelting, and some independent agriculture too. That's all you
Yeah.
can find all in here.
Yeah,
Right along, Gullah.
iron smelting started amongst the Adamawa and the Ubangian population, the Niger Congo population. You know, especially in the Adamawa plateau. That's where that particular groups, you know what I'm saying, started it. Some of the oldest cultures to spread, iron smelting. Then it
So,
spread amongst different, Niger
Ray
Congo.
Black funny, yo. South Sudan smelting wasn't important to West Africa. Yeah, they try to make everything
No, it
come from
wasn't. That's
Egypt.
different. That was different. It was his own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just try to make everything come from Egypt, yo. It's crazy, yo. You
But
can't
some
live
of
on
it
a
did, but
continent
some of
without
it
food.
did spread to the east through, you know what I'm saying, through the South Sudanians. But the South Sudanians, you know what I'm saying, they got introduced to certain techniques from, Ubangian populations.
Kenya funny. My son used it more than me, Kenya. That ain't no lie, yo. We get out there and tweak it up. We go out there, though. We do use it, though. We got an astronomy club, bro. You ain't know that? So, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
I know it's past. I don't know if you and Gullah gonna continue it. I gotta get off here.
Oh, yeah, we about there. We got about 15 more minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna peace and love to you, Gullah. I'm gonna hit you, and I'm gonna hit you later. And peace and love to the panel, and
Sweet,
thank
bro.
everybody for coming out. Peace, y'all. Peace.
Peace, y'all, man. Hey, Isaiah, man. Appreciate the Cash App, man. Showing some love, man. Some love right there. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, Gullah. That's interesting, right? What is this, man? Let me see what we got here. See what we got here. The real. What?
What happened to Nazi? What happened to Nazi tonight?
I don't know. He probably, he got a little business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, man, we did a good show, man. We just trying to give a little rough understanding of certain parts of evolution, man. I think that's important, yo.
Yeah, it's very important, man. That's
Yeah.
why I keep advising people. It's a very good book, man. Like
This.
man, the greatest show on earth.
Oh yeah,
Introduction
yeah. That's yeah. With Dawkins, yeah,
for
that's a
evolution.
real simple one too.
That book is
How
good,
about the
man.
magic of reality, bro?
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get it unless you listen to stuff like that. Ain't nobody else getting it. Or catch one of our good shows. Did a good show
Yeah.
Friday on it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that book you got in your lap, man. They gotta get that. They gotta read that book. I don't know if they reading it, but
No
that
doubt.
explains the iron smelter right there. It comes from the pottery. You know what I'm saying? The furnaces. You know what I'm saying? They discovered the iron through the furnaces of the pottery making,
Just
and
find
then
the byproduct.
they for the byproduct you found the iron in the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Like, okay, we heated to this to do this. It don't come unless we get it hot enough, put enough wood.
Yeah, and it was the women that was doing the pottery. You know what I'm saying? And the men, so the men took over the iron once they discovered that.
Yeah, I mean, son, that's a change, ain't it, bro?
Oh yeah,
Make you ready for war, don't it?
yeah.
Yeah, man. It's over with once you get that going.
Yeah, that's why some of the dates on iron is so tricky too, because you know what I'm saying, they keep, you know what I'm saying, when they smelting it, you know what I'm saying, those grounds and those minerals, you know what I'm saying, rising up, you're gonna get all type of dates, you know what I'm saying. They gotta real be careful and tedious when they studying dating, iron
Mm-hmm.
smelting areas. They're
Mm-hmm.
trying to old, the oldest dates or whatever.
Smell date. I was trying to find something here. Let me see if I can get this. I'll pull it up for y'all real quick here. Yeah, we got 10 minutes left, man. Anybody want to dive on in, man? We dropped the link again, man. Try to keep your shows to about 2 hours. And then you got to get up, Gullah.
Oh yeah.
we be hurt in the morning when we stay on too late, don't you?
Oh yeah, sometimes I'll be cool with that.
Oh, try to find somewhere else to go. Ah, damn. Where'd you at? Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can get into my Kindle. Kindle Unlimited. Let me get to my Kindle, man. Sign in. All right, come on. Gotta do this to get in here, man, real quick. Hey, you got anything you want to add, Gullah, while I try to find this?
Yeah, I just been, man. I've really been
Any
studying.
burning desire, man?
I've been studying Spanish lately, man.
For what?
Cause I'm in Texas, bro, in Houston, bro. It's a lot of Spanish. I work with a lot of people that speak Spanish, bro.
Oh man, you be
I'm using it as a tool. I need it, you know. And then it's my roots too. You know, my granddaddy, you know what I'm saying. My mom's father's African Cubano.
oh Cuban,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Native American, yo.
No, I don't got a lot of that in me. I got a little
I'm
bit in
playing
me.
with you, bro. I'm
North,
playing with you.
I'm from the African Cubans, man. You know, Cuba brought in a lot of Africans.
Oh
Straight
yeah.
up, like if you just look at it like YouTube, like uh the streets of Cuba travel, you know, the travel channel, you're gonna look like you gonna think you're in Africa somewhere.
Oh yeah. So, yeah, that's real. Hold on,
Yeah,
trying to get to
most Cubans don't look like Ricky Ricardo, yeah.
Oh, you know, with the Ricky Ricardo.
And then too in the history, a lot of Cubans in history when they migrated, you know, especially Afro Cubans when they migrated into urban societies and you know in the US, a lot of them blended in the mix with African American.
Hold on, I think I can get right here. I want to get you the thing. My Kindle library. Back here, my library. All right, boom. We'll be looking for the iron. In the period of 6,000 BC, the span existing across the region of modern-day Sudan, Libya, and Upper Egypt entered into a major cultural. Huh?
I said, Whiskey got a whole article on it though. African iron smelter.
Not so deep. So yeah, in the ancient Africa, the global history, they got this piece right here. It's called "Not So Deep Time Story in Egypt," and it talks about it say in the period of 6,000 to 3,100 BCE, the span of
chapter 5.
Yeah, it say the span. No, I think it's 7. Let me see. Deep. I don't know which that is. Shit, that's deep. Oh shoot, 3. Yep. It's what you said, 5.
Yeah, chapter 5.
Yeah. Yep. It says, what did you get out of that? Let me read this. See what you get out of that. It says, because everybody messed this up. It say, in the period of 6,000, 3,100 BCE, the span of lands expanding across the region in the modern-day Sudan, Nubia, and Upper and Middle Egypt entered into a major era of cultural reformation. It say to relate to this history, I need to introduce a particular concept, the concept of a cultural area. Anthropologists, as they build their discipline in the 19th century, encountered regions in which people of different historical origins had come to be involved for centuries in extensive cross-cultural encounters with each other. It say because of their long histories and cultural interchange, the societies of such regions, despite their separate early origins, often had come to share many features of culture with each other, and not just superficial features. They say they formed an interactive region of cultural interchange and cultural communities. Upper Egypt, the Eastern Sudan belt, constituted just such a zone of extensive cross-cultural influence from the 16th millennium into the later millennia. They say the past publications I have called this long south to north, south to north extended region of the Middle Nile cultural area. It's called the Middle Nile cultural area. They say the existence of this common cultural world is now becoming a generally understanding amongst archaeologists who have contributed so greatly over the past 4 decades to winding and deepening our knowledge of those regions of time. It says the noted Egyptian archaeologist Hassian introduced this engaging perspective to a wider readership in his groundbreaking 1988 article, The Journal of World History. Recently, the Journal of Antiquity by David Wengrow, it's one of my favorite, and his cautioners bring this findings up to date. They say they show that what took place as an emergence from 6,550 300 BCE onward across the whole expanse from a couple hundred kilometers south in Abi and the White Nile confluence to as far as north as El Dabari and the Middle Egypt of shared complex cultural developments. Let me see, what's that again? That's from, oh man, they show that what took place was an emergence from the expanse of a couple hundred kilometers, all right, south of Abari and the White Nile. All right, know where that's at, confluence, to as far north to El Dabari, you know where that's at, in the Middle Egypt, of shared complex cultural developments. Let me see what they have called the primary pastoralist community. Yeah, we talked about that. Economy of this culture area was not wholly pastoral. It's a variety of evidence, both linguistics and archaeological, and from human dental remains reveal the collecting, cultivating, and harvesting of grains and other crops as well. So that's a large area right there. I probably should put up a map for y'all. What you think about that? I know you read that chapter 5 in Ancient Africa Global History to 300 CE. What do you think about that? What did that bring to mind when you read that, Gullah?
You know, he was talking about the different cultures, you know what I'm saying? Basically talking about the cultural entanglement.
Yeah.
You know, different African cultures, you know what I'm saying? Some African cultures are already having a foot out of Africa anyway. You know what I'm saying? These are same coming out the same African groups. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what sharing culture. Even the Nilo-Saharians, the Afro-Asians, you know what I'm saying? They influence each other in them regions. You know what I'm saying? Even some of the people coming into the continent, you know what I'm saying? They bringing in customs, they learn the customs, they take them, you know what I'm saying? They introduce the African type customs and becoming African.
King of the Craft. And who else we got? What's going on, brothers? What's up? Where the hell you come from? Shug. Hell
What's
no.
up,
What's up with you, boy? What's going on?
Chilling.
What it do?
Just chilling, man. I just wanted to put you on notice, man. I do got you in my title, but I ain't got no issues or nothing. Sai just said some craziness about you. So I'm just gonna talk about it on my channel, bro. I ain't got no problem with you. We always been good.
Okay. All right. What did he say about me? What did he say? What did he say?
You the reason he lost his monetization.
False information about the vaccine, nigga. That's what you was doing,
Yeah, so that's what he said.
He said that. He said I gave out false information about the vaccine.
I was bluffing. I was like, I flagged him, y'all. I flagged him, but I didn't. I was trying to bluff, and he was like, "No, you didn't." And he spilled the beans, and that's what he said. He said you was the reason for misinformation.
Go figure that. That's crazy. You mean all them crazy people he had on his channel?
But think about this too, though. You saved his life really, because he wasn't gonna go get the vaccine until you talked him into it.
Oh yeah, he was done. He was on his way out. I was like, "Come on, yo, get your life together. You about to fall out." Right. Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got saved. Got to stop hating. Man.
Did y'all fall out for that?
Nah, man, he made line, man. He deserved to get got. You deserve to get him for that.
I'm about to waste my time, man. Damn.
Yeah, come on, man. I mean, you know, I'm saying, you know me, man. I try to stay neutral amongst friends, right? Because we all cool. And you know, I basically just tried to stay out when y'all got the really muscling and shit. You know what I mean? I felt like all that shit was crazy. But sometimes, man, it's just good to sit back, yo. You always stay pat, yo. You ain't fuck with me like that. Kenya, you know what I mean? Because you know, I know you do Kenya. You know what I'm saying? For real. Connection. So I always appreciate that about you, right? So I just didn't expect him to slip out like that. See, if you swung on me hard, I'd be like, well, that's just the hell you do. But for him to do that, yo, come on, yo.
How he swing on you hard? What do he do?
Man, I ain't lose that man mind. How I'm gonna make him lose his mind today? He don't listen to nothing I say. Right. If he'd have paid attention to me, he would have his monetization.
But we talking about South Nutter, dog. This ain't shit. You been knowing this nigga damn near 25 years.
Man,
yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah,
You been there since VHSs.
Yeah, he get the line, yo. Right? But you only know a nigga lying till he lie about you. And then you gotta say, well, did he lie about that person? Did he lie about that person? See, that's me saying, Because I can verify, you know, what I did and what I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And I can stick my chest all the way out there and don't worry about it. So then it just make me question a lot of things. Yo, I'm sitting back, yo. You know, sometimes things just get revealed to you over time, right? It is. But you can handle yourself, Suge. I know you're gonna tear his ass up.
Yeah, he probably mad because you monetized.
Oh, is that what it is? See, but I said, yo, stay out of all that, yo.
No. Stay out of what? I mean, dealing with that shit. What he
with
dealing
the vaccine,
with
the mis pseudo information, yo. I was always saying that.
Oh, okay, right.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. You already know. You know I'm strict. Vaccine.
So pretty much, they really can't put it on you. They got to put it on the people who was hitting the link, talking against the vaccine, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Man, what world do we live in? Think about that.
Right.
Think about that.
Right.
Remember, I was in the vaccine debate against the crazy ass John F. Kennedy Jr. and all them. Yo, come on, bro. You can put up their Wikipedia page.
Yeah, man, them crackers kicked y'all ass, man.
I ain't mad. If you think that's what it was, I ain't mad.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it sure did.
But I mean, you got to be real though. During that time, man, y'all niggas was not telling us we was gonna die if we didn't get them shots, bro.
I ain't never said
a lot of you niggas dying that's getting that shot, bro.
I ain't gonna argue with you. If it was real, I would argue with you. I don't got.
If what was real?
You don't got no fact on that. Yo,
I ain't got no fact. Oh my God, nigga, we're in 2024. It's the evidence is out there now, bro. All y'all going to jail.
It's the same evidence that they've been coming.
All y'all gonna get in trouble for that shit.
It's the same. It's look. Guess what?
And we don't deserve to have a job. And we don't deserve to go to the grocery store. All y'all niggas was saying that shit. We was gonna die if we didn't get that vaccine.
Why would I say that? That's misinformation.
We still here, dog. We still here.
Hey, King, that's misinformation.
Smallpox around the corner. You gonna be pushing that shit too.
Hey, King, why would I push misinformation, Kenya?
Say it again.
Hey, Kenya, why would I push misinformation? That's just not true. That if you don't get vaccines, you're gonna die. Like, who would make that up like that? I care about my people. Why would I do
that's
that?
What y'all was saying on your.
No. Who is the y'all, King?
Bro,
Who is the y'all, Kenyan?
You and everybody you have.
I said that, King. So King, you're a movie maker, nigga. Make the movie.
You know I could do it.
Make the movie.
Look, nigga,
make the movie.
Nigga,
I give you my permission. Make the movie.
The arsenal is already there. The war chest is full, bro.
Make the movie. Make the movie. Matter of fact, let's put some money on it, Kenya. I bet you I beat the brakes off you with the vaccine thing. You lucky we can't really talk about it. I bet you I beat the brakes off you, Kenya.
Why would I do that to my boy? You said that at the beginning. We was cool, right? Okay, I'm saying
it's cool, but I'm still beat the brakes off you.
Like a war chest ain't there, though, nigga. It's there, bro. Okay.
You don't got no war. That's me talking about somebody gonna die up there. That's crazy,
bro. Man,
bro. You don't got that. You got a flim-flam mix.
on some other shit. Look, bro, on some other shit on your channel, all y'all making fun of us, talking about herbs and shit. Y'all gonna die. Y'all don't deserve to go to the grocery store. Y'all don't deserve to do shit, and we still here. And motherfuckers ain't
the herbs that keep you alive though. Because enough people took the vaccine already for you.
I know. I don't
no, hey man, bro, please, hey man, look, this, hey man, let me
call you up on the phone. Look, we can get a good long phone conversation on that. I ain't doing that on there.
Right.
You don't do that. Anyway, ain't nobody lose their monetization for telling people to follow the CDC. That's for damn sure. You can bet that.
What you said for fighting the CDC? Of course, yeah. Of course you won't get demonetized for CDC.
Correct.
They'll probably give you some more damn subscribers.
Right. So I keep the college level shit right here, yo. That's what I reads.
Come on.
I don't know. He ain't get the channel taken because of me. He got it because he running around with a bunch of nuts. Curtis Carson, I'm the flat earth.
Crazy.
I mean, shit, he had a whole bunch of kooks on his channel. He went crazy. He went heavy load. Come on, bro. Stop that. Yeah, I'm at my thing. All right, man. I'm gonna sit back and watch the movie, man. I'm getting off here. Appreciate you, Kenya, man.
Hold on, though. But look, I want to ask you this though, because you know the smallpox is around the corner. That's the new big thing that's coming, right?
Why is it coming though?
Because they said it's already
been around.
Yeah,
they ain't never left though, Kenya.
Oh my. Okay. Well, what I mean by it's finna hit us hard. It's finna blow up. It's finna get spread.
It should. You got your new man and gonna be in charge of the health.
Right.
He got y'all. Go with the herbs and stuff. Y'all good.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, go for it.
No, I don't think herbs gonna do it like that. He still believe in vaccines and shit.
No, he don't. When? Come on, yo. You read. Come on, yo. We gotta stop that. Come on, yo. We don't got all that, yo. That man I was debating against his team, yo. None of them, they was sounding crazy out there, yo. Dale Big Tree and them, yo. Remember? I need to replay that again. I can't believe somebody said that though, y'all. Man, you hurt my heart, man. Break my heart, man. All right, King. I'm gonna hit you up on the phone, yo. Hit me up.
All right, my nigga.
Yeah. All right, Shug. Hey, Gullah. You want any closing words, yo?
I'm just out, man. Just stay well read, well studied, man. Pseudo killers, primitive skeptics. Check out the book Algies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Check out that channel. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good information on there. Really know deep African history and anthropology.
Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate all the love, man, the support, man. Y'all know what y'all listening to, man.
Yeah. We rolling deep the hard way, legacy we claim. Unlocking chemist wisdom, they remember our name. I'm the God killer, from the streets, no shame. Dive in the mental meta, unleash the ancient flame. Pseudos fall back, they can't comprehend. Real ones rise up, knowledge never ends. We the hard way, we break the chains. Unlocking secrets, no more mundane. Chemist power running through our veins. Pseudo killers fade while we stake our claims.
Man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. We check y'all out next week, man. Same time, same channel, man. 3 the hard way, man. Had some old guests, old friends of mine to stop through, man. It's a powerful show as usual, man. And with that, man, we out.